Peace. I'm Rami Salam El, and I thank you for joining us. Before we get to the website for the International Asiatic Moorish Hip Hop Temple number 23, I wanted to read a small selection from the Holy Quran of the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, divinely prepared by the noble prophet Jew Ali. I'm going to be reading from chapter 3, Elihu's Lessons, the Unity of Life. I'm going to read from line 20. This evil is a myth. These gods are made of air, clothed with shadows of a thought. The only devil from which men must be redeemed is self, the lower self. If man would find his devil, he must look within. His name is self. If man would find his savior, he must look within. And when the demon self has been dethroned, the savior, love, will be exalted to the throne of power. The David of the light is purity, who slays the strong Goliath of the dark, and seats the savior love upon the throne. Alright. International Asiatic Moorish Hip Hop Temple. It is a subordinate temple of the Moorish Science Temple of America, founded by a prophet, universal prophet, Jew Ali. You can find the website at iamhhtemple.org. Once again, iamhhtemple.org. When you go on the website, you'll have some music playing to start you off. A track from the brothers Nas and Damian Marley, Africa Must Wake Up. It has Amor, Shinjitsu, Shalom, Svaboda, and Justice. That is our 5 principles in 5 different languages, representing the unity between nations. If you scroll down a little bit, you can find the Moorish Divine and National Movement of the World. It's a 5-page PDF summary of this movement. You can find your place in our affairs of men. We need to get to work, get busy. Scroll down a little further, you have the State of Illinois General Assembly House Resolution speaking about Moorish Americans. You can scroll down a little farther and you can see the elder Africa Bambaataa making a hip-hop proclamation and acknowledging that the so-called blacks and browns and people of color, African Americans, Negroes, Ethiopians, Hispanics, Latinos, etc., that we are the indigenous Moors. Very important. Peace to the Zulu Nation. Links to the Morning Star newsletter. Then at the very bottom, you can find the speech from the elder brother Barack Obama when he was speaking in Cairo and speaking about Islam's impact on the United States of America. You also have a link to the FBI investigation of the Moors, and you have a picture of the Shabaka stone at the very end, which is very important. Peace to the elder master teacher Kabahai Wathakamene. I'll read you our vision. It's like our aim or our about us section, if you will. And if you once you click on there, you'll see both the image of Prophet Noble Jew Ali, as well as some important documents regarding the Moorish Science Temple of America. And then a little further, it has the vision for our temple number 23. We organized as the Moorish Holy Temple of Science in the year 1925, and were legally incorporated as a civic organization under the laws of the state of Illinois of November 29th, 1926. The name Moorish Temple of Science was changed to the Moorish Science Temple of America, May 1928, in accordance with the legal requirements of the Secretary of the State of Illinois. In 2013, in the western region of the Northwest Amexem Territory, the International Asiatic Moorish Hip Hop Temple opened our doors to all. We are continuing the great work and saving ourselves as the Universal Prophet Noble Drew Ali directed. The letter I represents the international aspect of our temple. We work with and serve people of all nations, origins, races, creeds, and backgrounds. The letter A represents Asiatic. Anciently, the earth was not divided into 7 continents, but was one complete landmass. In those days and times, the earth was called Asia. Asiatics honor our ancient foremothers and forefathers. The letter M represents Moorish, Moor, Moor as in M-U-U-R, very important. The remaining 2 H's, they represent hip-hop. And we use our indigenous culture, which is hip-hop, as a tool, a cosmic unifying force. It brings all peoples together, old and young, quote-unquote black and quote-unquote white, the east and the west, the rich and the poor, woman and man, etc. The International Asiatic Moorish Hip Hop Temple number 23 embraces all aspects and perspectives of our Creator. We honor all true and divine prophets. All is one, Nina Kumpinda. And it also has a star and a crescent at the bottom, as well as a short clip from the Moorish American MC Yasin Bey. And if you scroll back up to the top, it has several other sections, including the Moorish American Basics, and that has the online version of the Holy Quran of the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, the Quran questions for Moorish Americans, our divine constitution, our flag, as well, and our nationality card. So please check out the Moorish American Basics for everything you need, the foundational information. We have the university section, and that has lectures from the elders Taj Tariq Bey, Abdullah El Talib Mozi Bey, Grand Sheikh Kujo Awa El, Raz Mariah Bey, Hakim Bey, and a brother named Rami Salam El. Heard he's pretty wise now and again. And in the more section, we also have the Morning Star newsletter section, where you can read all of the newsletters that we've published. More info. If you want to contact us, you can do so through the box in the more info section, or you can just contact us directly at iamhhtemple@gmail.com, and as well as a link to the Moorish Oakland Star, which is an online newspaper. And that's it so far for the temple. In the future, we will definitely be having some items that you can donate some funds to and receive as a gift. We're planning on having actual lessons that we can conduct online and interact with people all around the world, and plenty more to come. But in short, I just want to give you a brief overview of the online temple website, and humbly ask you to please visit, get some information, and build. With that, I say peace and love.